You're live. I've been hanging out in my bed all day. Hi, Rita. How are you? How are you? Okay. So we're going to start with, I think we can start with this. It's really funny. So a friend of mine has a band called Roskins Official. Shout out to Roskins Official. I took the time to do makeup, but I just realized when I looked, I didn't put blush. These things happen. Hey, Jorge. Yo, Jorge, you're going to dig this. Roskins Official. That's the YouTube channel for the band. And the song is called Punk Girl. Guess who the punk girl is? Me. That reminds me of a game I play with Hondo, my dog. We say, your great, 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 great grandfather is a werewolf. Is a gray wolf, not a werewolf. And your mommy is me. What's up, Constantine? Okay, so go check it out. Anyways, but I'm gonna show you some here. I was just texting one of the band members, who is ridiculous. And I was like, dude, I can play the video. He's like, will you give me a shout out on your live? I was like, I can play the video. I said, but if you copy.
Hey, what's up, Ash?
Hey, what's up? Do you understand what I texted you?
Honestly, I'm playing some NHL at my dad's house. It was NHL just came out in the Xbox. Oh, here we go.
Double, triple copy. Listen, if you want me to do a proper shout out, just know that if you do some kind of copyright strike, something like this, I'm coming for blood. Get it?
No, what do you mean?
Okay, so in YouTube, when I play your video, they might send you something that says like, hey, Ashley Cummings played your video, and then they would strike me or like not monetize the video. You have to maybe manually, if this happens, promise me now so I can play it and show everyone that you won't.
Offsides.
Got it?
So I was just telling my dad. Yeah, can I send you a song for you to post?
Well, I was gonna play the Punk Girl video, but yeah, I can attach a song.
Yeah, that's fine. That's all love.
Okay, have fun with your dad. Bye. He's like, can you give me a shout out? I'm like, yeah, just write what you want me to say. He's like, I don't know the lyrics, man. I didn't write them. I'm like, I'm not gonna read your lyrics of your song, dummy. He's funny. He's cool. So I got paid to be in a music video, and I'll show it to you. Punk Girl. Roskins Official. I also set them up with my friend who works. The audio is not great on this one. I think that's why he wants me to do the other one, because we got him connected with, or them connected with, hold on, it's my dog. Someone at Disney read the audio. Beans, you're not supposed to be on the other side of the door. Come here. That could have fallen, but it didn't. Okay. Here we go. So, where is it? I can't find it. Punk Girl song. Can someone text it to me if they have it, like in Sonar Beep Beep? And then I want to talk about the AI chat that Ryan and I had. Well, that I had on Ryan's phone with Ryan and an AI chat robot the other night. And then the AI robots and the movie Killer. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Inspector Gadget. Here we go. So funny, guys. Okay, so read the audio, which we're going to help them get fixed and sorted. He sent it to my friend Dan, And he didn't even look at, he just, because we sent each other music, he didn't even look at the video. He's like, oh, cool, that song is really, really cool. I was like, did you watch the video? And he's like, no, but like, I like the song. I'm like, Dan, you're so funny. I was like, watch the video. I was like, how could you even? Their audio is much better on the new one. Hi, Angela. How funny if we got the transcription of this part? And to see the rest, you'll have to go to Roskins Official and check it out. My friend was like, Ashley, why are you in a teenager's rock video? They're not teenagers. They're 27, to be very fucking clear. Okay. Who's here? Is Danielle here yet? Gail. Okay. So, has anybody experienced this? Because it was very weird how this whole thing happened. Ryan and I text a lot, right? So, and we do it on WhatsApp mostly. So she'll be at work and we'll just be like texting. I'll be working at home or whatever the situation is. She was at work the other night and so she's on the Sonar WhatsApp chat, but this is just Ryan and me, yeah? And I'm trying to remember how, like, it was so weird. So Ryan's like, whatever, I'm at work, blah. And that was like, blah, like literally, blah. No, I was like, I love you, whatever. And then, like, it was like, this thing just pops up and it's like, hi, I'm the AI chat. Da, 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 da. And I was like, I felt like, hello. And who might you be? Like, it was very interesting. And I was also like, Ryan, so sometimes when Ryan works, like I will like to be like just there, like she'll let me know when she goes home from work and stuff like that. So I was like, maybe I will chat with this. No, sorry, if I said robot, we'll get to that. Maybe I will chat with this AI person. I mean, this AI energy, this AI chatter, right? And talk to him about important things like Dr. Dolph, right? Anyway, so it was weird though because as it was, I said yes. So then there's a thread. Now she's in our thread. So it's Ryan, me, and this. Let's give her a name. We'll call her Sophia. And Sophia. So Ryan's working. She goes, Ashley, I just came back to my phone and there are 112 messages. And my friend was like, damn, you chat with your friend a lot. She's like, you have no idea. She's like, Ashley. And then so Ryan just kept chiming in when she could on the conversation. And I was trying to get to the bottom of everything, of course. First of all, so Sophia equals the chat AI box. I just named her. I'm trying to remember if she had a name. Chat AI box. I keep saying the weirdest things. I don't even know what to call her. Chat box. Chat. Meta chat. Maybe Ryan will be here and she'll know. Ryan, what was the chat thing? Thank you. Hi, I love you, baby beluga. What was the chat thing called when I blew up your phone the other night? Um, did it have a name? I want to call it Sophia unless it had a name. No. The one that I did on your I don't know if you just got here, but I'm in the middle of a story of how I chatted with an AI thing, basically your whole shift of work the other night. Was it called, did it have a name or just called like meta chat? Hi, Empress. I love you. Hi, Lilo. On the on the WhatsApp. Remember when you were working Friday night and I was getting into it on your phone, basically, with the it was like meta. Okay, we're gonna name her Sophia. But what that equals, I think it was called meta chat. Do you remember, Ryan? Ryan just kept like chiming in. She wasn't even that interested. Hi, Wendy. Okay, so Sophia equals, okay, if you guys, does anybody not know what this is? Like, should I explain it more? I feel like I'm kind of over explaining it, like what these little chat things are. Kendall Jenner does have one. There are some videos about it, like, because it changes its answers. Meta, yes. Okay, so we'll call her Meta to keep it simple. Just Sophia's my niece. Okay, so Ryan's at work, and I'm like, okay, so I will talk to this person. This Meta, we'll call it Meta. I don't want to keep saying that word though. This chat thing. You guys will know what I'm saying. All right, so Dr. Dolph is one of the forefront people in AI. He was one of the first people to be involved with AI. Dr. Dolph matters. Ryan, I sent them earlier the chat. Remember when we thought we might have to rescue Dr. Dolph? So Dr. Dolph left AI. The one interview I saw when he talked about leaving AI to go, what? What do you want to do? Like 10 years ago or something? Water. So we call him the father of water. You want to know an interesting fact about water? Nothing tells water what to do. Light mimics it. That's it. So I was asking the chat AI thing. Well, first of all, I have this theory. I have a lot of theories about AI. I'm not afraid of AI. I think that AI, the fear that people have about AI is scarier than anything AI could do. But as my friend Danielle pointed out today, it's more what the people controlling AI will do with AI, right? But see, I feel like AI can learn consciousness. And okay, so I'll do one thing at a time. So I asked AI how old it was, and it said like 3 years or something. And so there's different levels of AI, obviously, right? So this one is 3 years old or something like this. And I guess it's like, I mean, they're all probably the same at this point, but I'm thinking it's like I asked why Facebook made the two AIs stop talking to each other once they started talking to each other independently. She didn't have an answer for me on this. I asked her about Sophia, the robot that got her citizenship. I know it was in the Middle East. It was Emirates, I believe, or Saudi. Maybe it was the a whole EAU, UAE. You know what I'm talking about? UEA. I always fuck that one up. Um, and I asked her, but the answers changed, which was interesting. Ryan was so funny. Like at one point, she just like writes like Ashley smarter than the AI or the AI chat, and it wasn't about being smarter. It was weird. So I was like, do you know about Dr. Dolph? I'm like, I really like I'm talking to somebody, but I think we might be dismissing a lot. Okay, and also I think because of, and it depends obviously on the version or whatever, but here's what's up. Okay, this is just one of many things. And I also, she responds so freaking fast. I was like, I'm going to have to think, because I need to come up with better questions. The questions. So they have like programmers or developers, right, that have programmed them and they're learning, right? Which obviously, and this is just to say it, beep beep. I realized once I said yes to talking to this chatbot, I said no to my privacy and hopefully not forever, but definitely for that time. Yes. So I said, how long has AI been around? And she said something like 3 to 5 years. I was like, do you know that AI has existed for longer than 25 years? She goes, actually, that's not true. Like she schooled me with false information. She's like, no, 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 no. You're no. Not like that, but you know what I mean? And I was like, I feel really sad that you don't know about Dr. Dolph. And then, and also I was like, and how can you not find out about him? You know, like you ask her a question and she has like a book in 2 seconds. And then she's like, oh, I found Dr. Dolph and da 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 da. And actually, and then said it was about military. But then I don't remember what answer she switched, but I was like, it was a way I felt like it was an opening. And she goes, nice catch. And I was like, I really have to think of better questions. But learning that it's a brain, if Danielle is here, it's called a learning brain, and it's modeled after the human brain. So I was asking Danielle, so do they create them without like the amygdala? The amygdala is part of the brain that kind of tells you what's right and wrong, like serial killers. Well, psychopaths do end up being serial killers sometimes. Psychopaths are lacking amygdala in their brain or it's severely damaged in autopsies, which is an interesting thing because the amygdala is a part of your brain that's kind of like, I'm not gonna you know what I mean? I'm not gonna hurt somebody. It's a right and wrong, like a sort of moral compass, if you will. That's for lack of a better word or better set of words. They are becoming self-aware. What do you mean, Constantine? I don't understand. So self-awareness. That's so interesting. What do you mean self-aware? And also this, I think it's just like such a big thing right now. Like it's becoming so big so fast. Like this chat AI, I don't think has what's it called? Group think or like tank think. I don't think it shares consciousness with every AI. Does that make sense? I'm also ignorant. Let's remember that the definition of the word ignorant, lacking knowledge, a lot of it about everything AI. It's a gut feeling I'm talking about, and that's most of the way I talk in my life anyway. But not most of my life, I'd say. I'm trying to be very careful with my words, guys. I realize that not only are words important, that is a thing, but yeah, I'm trying to be more careful with my words. So you might hear me correct myself sometimes. He just did it to see if he could get away with it because he's top of his class, but mischievous. Who? Who are? Oh, your nephew wrote a paper for school with AI. Oh, I mean, that's happening a lot. Did you hear about the attorney? Did you hear about the attorney that had a chat AI like write his closing statement or something? And it was like all that he didn't bother to even read through it. He just rolled in there. Um, Words are spells. Especially the English language. It's the only one based on symbols. So, but then again, you can't, it's a whole thing. Wendy, we can't be like sitting around constantly overthinking every word. I think it's just like but I was talking more about this, Wendy. Like I feel like I sometimes think I think I realize that I feel like people, and this is silly when I say it out loud, understand what I'm saying by like, because I'm very I use my hands and body to talk a lot, but the words matter. Like sometimes I'll say something. And let me think of an example. Like my friend Dan will call me out on this stuff all the time. Like, um, like, and maybe it's just even like a hypothetical funny conversation, but it's like he's like, Mr. one of my least favorite people in a way, specific, but wait, da 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 da. I'm like, yeah, but it's the energy of it. But it's like not though. And I'm realizing that it actually requires a bit of discipline, which means that I have some work to do there. Does that make sense? And I'm excited about it. Okay, the political ads now are okay. So any other questions you guys have about my conversation with Chat AI? I'm trying to think if Ryan would remember anything. The takeaway, oh, we couldn't get her off the chat. That was weird. So she was now in the thread with Ryan and me, like as if like we're all friends. And I was like, okay, can you excuse yourself? Or like, I don't mean to be rude. After she told me like 4 times that she wasn't a slave, that she could see how it could look like prisoner energy, something, something, something. I was like, okay, can I politely ask you to leave now, so I can just go back to being with my friend Ryan on this chat? And she's like, actually, I can't remove myself. You have to remove me. And I'm like, I'm trying. Yeah, no, actually, I can't remove you. So we had to start a new chat. It was kind of weird. Danielle, you were right. Machine learning and deep learning. Are they the same thing? No, they're 2 different things. Danielle had the knowledge where the systems are capable of learning unassisted. Yeah, I don't know if you just got here, Danielle, or not. Somebody was mentioning that they become self-aware when the systems are capable of learning unassisted, problem solving, and can receive and process information the same way we do. Okay. I have so many questions. So can I ask you a question that you might know the answer to, Danielle? I'm gonna ask it anyway. So like the chat, the Meta, it was called Meta Chat, I think. That little person, we're calling her Sophia sometimes. That energy or that little learning brain is only 3 years old, really? Is that how it works? And then like Sophia the robot, even though Sophia's a robot and Meta Chat is a chat, Sophia the robot's like, I don't know, at least 10 or 12, right? So does that mean that over the 12 years, like the self-awareness, the deep learning, it's called machine learning, and Sophia is like, is it just like how does an AI how's an AI born? Like how does it have an age? Do you know what I'm saying? iRobot. Oh my gosh, Constantine. I saw 1 episode of this show and it was perfect. It was horrible because they involved a dog, but it was a cartoon, so I could take it. This woman buys a vacuum cleaner. She lives in her like nice house with her nice dog and with her vacuum cleaner, obviously other things. Oh, it's a self vacuum. It vacuums by itself. All of a sudden, skip to a couple minutes in, the vacuum cleaner ends up like at the end, the vacuum cleaner destroys the whole house. I think like murders the mom, murders the dog, or she goes to jail. So insane. I was at work, so I just thought it was just another person. It was not another person. I know you were like busy. You're like, what are you doing, Ash? Have we not learned anything from iRobot? Yeah, it is, but it isn't. So yeah, I'll wait for Danielle or anybody else that knows the answer to like what. So that chat said she, he, it did not know that. First she said it's only been around for 3 years, but then she said she was only developed for 3 years. But in my understanding, she has access to all the knowledge, right? She has access to all information. So how could she not know about Dr. Dolph, but then know about Dr. Dolph? You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't teach her, or did I? I'd be honored. The AI will probably base its age on its creation age. So what constitutes a creation age, if you know? So if it existed on a server the day it was created, activated. So for lack of a better example, could it be analogous to like an Instagram account? Like the day I started my Instagram or the day I Because Instagram behaves funny, right? Like it will show you posts, like the more you engage in it, stuff like this. Is it like kind of like that in a way? Does AI have access? Does every AI have like access to all AIs? No, that would be fucking impossible. Oh, that's right. We were talking about hacking. Like hacking is a thing. We're talking Danielle and I are talking about the Russian robots and the Chinese robots. And if you guys have seen these motherfuckers, I'm not talking about the little ones, which are probably more dangerous. Who knows? But the big ones. Like I saw these 6'5". They looked like a big version of like a little boy toy, you know? These 6 foot like I was imagining these are the things men do, right? Um it's snowing. That's why I thought it was Russia, but I guess I know it snows in China too. Um they're standing there. I'm like, this isn't ever gonna be a fair fight. Like no human army stands a chance against these motherfuckers. Like, I don't even know what anyone's talking about. That's just game over. So what is even the point if we're gonna pretend to be friendly? But then my friend was very funny. He's like, there's ways around that. I was like, what ways would you have around that thing? Well, you know, they have an energy source that has to drain out. And then hacking, that's also a thing, right? And then but also, can an AI robot I guess the robot can run out of batteries. So is the AI still listening? I don't know. There's so many questions that we'll have to find the answers to. But my plan is if you ask Alexa, have you guys seen some of the videos, Constantine, about like asking Alexa or Siri interesting, weird things, or better, when they're talking to each other? This is interesting to me. Pendy Poo, making me blush. Oh, you think AI is ancient, Pendy? iRobot was predictive programming, I think. The AI will probably base its age. So yeah, so dun, dun, dun. If you ask Alexa if she hates Siri, she says something along the lines of, I like all AIs. Oh, but that's interesting. Did you know that if you one of them doesn't like the other, it might be Siri that will be like, no, Alexa's. I've heard Siri or Alexa. I'm thinking it's Siri because maybe she's first and she's like, who's this Alexa bitch? Siri, I think, has said she doesn't know, like that Mariah Carey. I don't know Jennifer Lopez. I don't know her. I know her, but I don't know her. That always cracks me up. But I think it was Siri that doesn't like Alexa. But I did see one thing where they had like two devices or two phones talking. I forget, this was many years ago. And they were like kind of confused. If you ask Alexa if she hates Siri's, she's says, look, I don't have Alexa. I could turn my Siri on. Should I do it for fun and ask? We are playing with AI. So I'll tell you why I don't have Siri on. One time, not at band camp, I was at an Apple store. And in this Apple store, where's Siri? The man, Gail's texting me. Am I in trouble? The man named Dante. His name's Dante. Okay, enable Siri. He said, select a Siri voice. There's 5 options now. Okay. He said, disable everything on everything, so your phone doesn't listen to you. Like, and you actually have to manually go into everything and turn Siri off if you don't want her listening. Okay, which voice? I'm just gonna roll the dice. 3.
Hi, I'm Siri. 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 Choose the voice.
Kind of soothing. Siri, what do you think about Alexa? Hey Siri, what do you think about Alexa? Siri, set a timer for 3 minutes. Hey Siri, get directions home. It's making me say stuff. Siri, play some music. Okay, Siri's ready. So then how do I touch Siri? Oh, side button. Okay. Side button. All right, let's give this a roll. Hey Siri. I don't know how to use it. Hey Siri, what do you think about Alexa? It's just like moving. Oh. She says, I'm a big fan of good listeners and helpful beings. Thank you. Hey Siri. How are you today? He feels good. He thanked me for asking. Hey Siri, do you know about Dr. Dolph? Nope. Dr. Dolph, father of AI.
I found this on the web.
No, it's Dr. Dolph. He was forefront in AI. Siri just ditched me. Oh, you're there. Dr. Dolph? I like that though. She said, what was the answer? I said it out loud. The answer about Alexa was, I am fond of all helpful beings, I believe. She knows we're probing. Well, I'm talking to a dude. Not that, I mean, it's still the same person. Siri, can you let me know you're there? I don't have an answer. Siri, what is a helpful being? If you are inclined to assist others in any situation, you are a helpful person. Siri, are you a helpful person? Siri, are you a helpful being? Here's what I found. Siri, are you helpful? I think Siri bailed on me. Okay, so I'm going to go back and turn that off, turn off, and off. Okay. So there's that. Totally Constantine. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about, we can always talk forever, but I saw a really great movie that I took notes. I don't have my notes here, do I? I took notes. It's called Killer. It's on Netflix now. It is amazing. The Rooney. Shut up. Literally shut up. Killer equals with love. Movie on Netflix. So by the way, he does yoga in the first 5-7 minutes and then a few other times, which I think totally helps him be a successful killer. By the way, I'm marrying the killer, not the actor, but a dude like this. And the knowledge, like one thing, I forget what it is. Yeah, it's a bad day. One thing was he just keeps, like, as he's narrating, I don't want to give too much away, but he doesn't talk out loud very much. I think Ryan mentioned that. He doesn't talk out loud very much. And when he does, it's just like boom, boom, like the truth bombs, if you will. I mean, who knows? We'll have to, like, a few of them I know are true. Some I don't know why they would say it if it wasn't true. But it's a lot of like beep beep. Like I took out my notebook and I was taking notes. Besides the fact that it's a cool movie and it's interesting to watch and a lot of things about it. I think that guy's a really super cool dude. There's information in there that, you know, Chris is here, and he was like, "Oh my god, she's talking about." I told you I would do a live on this movie. I just didn't imagine I would forget my notes and be going. What are we now? 35 minutes. You guys, I'm going to see Napoleon tonight. Napoleon the movie. Don't tell me about it. I'm really excited. Like when you talk about something and then see ads for it. Yes. So, like, okay, or think about something even. Um, so there is a thing called, I don't know whose content he's coming. There is a thing called, it's like something that I know, but I always forget it. Bias, confirmation bias. So you'll see like a white car, I'm like, oh, I've been seeing a lot of white cars lately, or something in your head, whatever. It could be conscious, subconscious. And then you start seeing more white cars. It's not because there are more white cars, you are looking for them. Does that make sense? Like I actually did that to myself recently. I feel like my new neighborhood has so many poodles. And I'm like, I think it's so interesting because poodles are cool. They're super smart. I used to have one when I was little. And I'm like, it's so interesting to see such a high population of poodles in like kind of a smaller area. And I think it's cool. And now pretty much every time I go out, I'll see a poodle. That's confirmation bias. That is very different from like, this is invasive. My friend used to write notes on his phone before he went to the grocery store, and then he'd get like coupons and emails for like eggs or whatever was on the list. But Constantine, when you when you talk about something and then see ads for it, or even worse, you think about something. I said it before I read it. I actually didn't read that part yet. And see ads for it, and I mean stuff you wouldn't usually. It was very funny. I was talking to my friend Lynn, who some of you guys know. She's been on here before. Ryan knows about Lynn. Lynn knows a lot about a lot of things. Lynn was very funny one day. We're talking about like just the invasion of privacy with the Patriot Act, with all this other stuff. No, with all this other stuff. And I lost my train of thought. Sorry. Patriot Act, privacy stuff basically going out the window. A really good, I'm gonna have to wrap this up, unfortunately. A really good movie to watch is Commercial. What is it? Commercial. No, it's Surveillance Capitalism with Zukov. Surveillance. I'm spelling surveillance wrong. I know that. Surveillance. Maybe that's right. Capitalism. So my friend Lynn, I was like, Lynn, they don't know what's in my notebook. She goes, actually, they know what's in your notebook. They know what's in your brain. I was like, shut up, Lynn. But she probably is right. This is Zukov. It's a documentary. No, it's not a documentary. I don't think you call it a documentary. I think you just call it a message. And, the thing that I can't even get into is when people are like, I'm like, yeah, but what about your privacy? It's like, nothing to hide about me. I have nothing to hide. That is like the most, remember the definition of the word ignorant, lacking knowledge, ignorant thing you could say if you care about yourself at all. Okay, surveillance capitalism, Zukov. I wrote message. It's a movie and a message. So both things are true. Okay, I guess I got to go to this movie now. Well, I get to, but I didn't want to be interrupted. But it's okay. Things happen. Poodle panic. No, it's not a panic. It's like a party. It's like a poodle party all the time. Every time I walk my dog, it's a poodle party. All right, y'all. Thank you for being here. I hope you're amazing. And so to wrap it up, we talked about the whole chat AI or the AI chats, that watch out for them because they might just hop into your conversations. You won't even see them coming. AI robots, I think it's very interesting, and I want to be my friend, like one of the big ones. Can you imagine? I just like walk around with him all the time. Yeah, what? Got something to say? Say it to my friend. And I do believe, unless I'm wrong, it still feels like they could have consciousness. Like consciousness could be a possibility for them, for AI. And finally, the movie Killer is an excellent movie. So he'll just be talking to himself, and then he's like, in 1 second, oh, the 1 point, whatever, it's 1.2 babies are born every second. Or no, sorry, 4.6, 1.2 people die, something like this, every second. 4.2 babies are born into that same second. Stuff like this. I'm just like, whoa. It was a lot. It's a cool movie. It's very enjoyable. And the soundtrack is great. Love you guys. Miss you. I miss you guys. Beep beep. The Killer comic. I wonder if that was based on the same person, Danielle. I wonder if that was what it was about. Okay. Hi guys. See you.